Yesterday, we talked about the first generation wealth trap, the weight of being the one who goes first, learning money from scratch, carrying family obligations, building without a blueprint. And I told you something I hope you carry with you. You're not behind, you're pioneering. If that hit home, you're exactly where you need to be. Today, we are halfway through the series, day 15 of 30, and I want to challenge a belief that almost every professional holds. A belief so deeply embedded in our culture that questioning itself, it feels almost disrespectful. Let me start with a simple question. If someone earns $100,000 a year, would you consider them financially successful? Most people say yes, because culturally we have been trained to believe that once you reach a six figure income, financial stress disappears. Six figure is the finish line. Cross it and you have made it. But let me ask you something deeper. If someone earns $100,000 but still worries about bills, has no emergency funds, carries credit card debt, and feels anxious, genuinely anxious about losing their job, are they truly financially free? Or are they simply earning more but still trapped in the same financial cycle they were in at $50,000? Tonight, we are going to talk about something I call the $100,000 salary illusion, because income alone does not create financial freedom. Discipline builds generational strength. And tonight, I'm going to show you why the number on your paycheck might be the most misleading number in your financial life. Many professionals spend their entire careers chasing higher income, promotion after promotion, salary increase after salary increase, job hop after job hop, and the belief driving every move is always the same. Once I earn a little more, life will finally feel easier. But something strange happens. The income increases, the promotion lands, the new salary hits the account, and for a few weeks, maybe a month, things feel better. But then the financial pressure returns. The same tightness, the same uncertainty, the same feeling of not enough margin. Why? Because as income increases, lifestyle increases faster, not at the same pace, faster. Bigger house, higher mortgage, new car, higher payment, better vacations, higher credit card balance, private schools, subscriptions, dining out, upgrades everywhere. And slowly, without realizing it, income grows, but financial margin disappears. The gap between what comes in and what goes out stays the same or shrinks sometimes. This is lifestyle inflation. We have talked about it earlier in this series, but tonight I want you to see it through a specific lens, the six figure lens, because lifestyle inflation at 50,000 is uncomfortable. Lifestyle inflation at 100,000 is dangerous, because the commitments are bigger, the mortgage is bigger, the car payments are bigger, the obligations are bigger, and the fall from $100,000 lifestyle is much harder to survive than the fall from $50,000. The real issue is not income. It was never income. The real issue is structure and awareness. And tonight, I want to ask you something. Do you believe income alone creates financial freedom? Type yes or no in the chat. Let's see what this audience believe. Let me make this real. Two people, both earning $100,000 per year, same salary, same starting point, same opportunity. Watch how different their lives become. Person A upgrades everything. The apartments becomes a luxury rental, $2,000, $2,800 a month. One car becomes two car payments, $1,200 combined. Vacations shift from road trips to resorts 2 or 3 times a year. Credit cards carry a balance every month. Dining out 3 4 times a week. Every month their salary arrives and every month it disappears. Not into anything reckless by society standards, into a lifestyle that $100,000 can technically fund, but cannot fund without any margin left over. Their net worth after 10 years, almost zero. A decade of six-figure income and nothing permanent to show for it. Now, person B, same income, same 100,000, but fundamentally different thinking. They keep their lifestyle stable, not deprived, stable. A comfortable home that doesn't consume half their income, a reliable car that's paid off, vacations they enjoy but plan within their allocation. And with the margin they create, they invest consistently, month after month, year after year. They build emergency reserves, real reserves, 6 months of living expenses. They protect their family properly, structurally. They avoid unnecessary debt. If they can't pay for it this month, they wait. After 10 years, person B may have 300 to 500,000 working for them, protected, compounding, and growing. Same income, same decade, same economy. Two completely different outcomes. Person A has 10 years of experiences and memories. Person B has 10 years of experiences, memories, and a financial foundation that will serve their family for generations. Why? Because income creates opportunity, but structure creates wealth. Opportunity without structure is just potential that evaporates. Structure turns every dollar of opportunity into something permanent. So, if income alone doesn't create financial freedom, what does? Let me share a simple framework, something I want you to write down. I call it the income illusion formula, the real financial freedom formula. Many people believe this equation: higher income equals financial freedom, earn more, stress less. That's the belief. But the real equation is different. Financial freedom equals income plus structure plus behavior. All three, not one, all three. Income without structure is a leaking bucket. Income without behavior is a revolving door. Structure without income has nothing to organize. Behavior without structure has no framework to follow. You need all three working together. Let me break each one down. Number one, income. Income is important. I'm never going to tell you it isn't. Income gives you capacity, the raw material to build with. The higher the income, the more capacity you have. But capacity alone does not build wealth. A factory with the finest raw materials, but no process, no quality control, no system, produces nothing useful. Income is your raw material. It's necessary, but it's not sufficient. Number two, structure. Structure is what turns income into wealth. Structure means knowing where every dollar goes before it arrives. It means the three buckets: living, protection, growth. It means allocating before spending. It means having a monthly review. It means knowing, not guessing, knowing your financial position. Without structure, money flows like water. It follows the path of least resistance, and the path of least resistance is always lifestyle, always comfort, always now. Structure redirects the flow. It sends money where it needs to go before impulse decides. Number three, behavior. And this is the most powerful factor of the three. Your daily decisions, the small ones nobody sees, the spending habits that run on autopilot, the saving discipline that compounds quietly, the consistency of investing the same amount every single month, regardless of how you feel. Behavior is the multiplier. Good structure with bad behavior breaks down. High income with bad behavior disappears. But disciplined behavior, even with modest income and imperfect structure, builds something over time, because behavior is what you do daily, and daily actions repeated over years create outcomes that look like miracles to people who only see the results. Small behaviors repeated for years create massive financial outcomes, not small outcomes, massive ones. The $200 invested every month that nobody noticed becomes 100,000 in 15 years. The subscription cancelled today saves $3,600 over a decade. The lifestyle held steady through three rises creates a margin that funds generational wealth. Income opens the door, but behavior decides the destination. Two people walk through the same door, same salary, same opportunity. One ends up with freedom, the other ends up with a higher lifestyle and the same stress. The door was the same, the behavior was different. Here is the mindset shift I want you to consider tonight. And if you only remember one thing from this episode, make it this: stop asking, how can I earn more? Start asking, how can I build a system where money works for me? Because earning more is chasing, building a system is designing. Chasers run faster and faster on the same treadmill. Designer build a machine that runs without them. And here is the proof. There are people earning 60,000 who are financially secure, their family is protected, their reserves are built, their money is growing, they sleep well, they don't panic at unexpected expenses, they have margin. And there are people earning 300,000 who are financially stressed, overcommitted, over leveraged, one bad quarter away from real trouble. High income, high lifestyle, zero foundation. Financial freedom is not about the size of your paycheck, it's about the design of your financial life. How intentionally you have built the system around your income. Money is not just math. If it were, every high earner would be wealthy. They are not. Money is behavior, money is awareness, money is discipline. And those three things are available to everyone, regardless of income, regardless of background, regardless of where you started. The 100,000 salary is not the finish line. It never was. The finish line is when your money works for you, when your structure is solid, when your behavior is consistent, when your family is protected, and your future is being built. That's financial freedom. And it has nothing to do with the number on a paycheck. Let me leave you with a reflection tonight. The same question I've asked before, but with deeper weight now that we are 15 days in. Ask yourself honestly, if my income doubled tomorrow, would my wealth actually grow? Would the extra money flow into protection and growth? Or would lifestyle absorb it within 3 months? Would you fund bucket 2 and bucket 3? Or bucket 1 would simply get more expensive? That single question can change the way you think about money forever, because the answer reveals whether you have a system or whether you have a salary. A salary keeps you running, a system sets you free. And building the system doesn't require $100,000, it requires intention, and intention is free. That's day 15, halfway through. 15 days of building clarity, structure, and awareness together. If you have been here from day one, your relationship with money has already shifted. Not because I gave you secret information, because you started seeing what was always there: the patterns, the traps, the opportunities, and you can't unsee them now. Tomorrow, we are going to talk about something that takes everything you have built and moves it forward. How to actually protect the income you have worked so hard to earn, not someday, now. Because without protection, everything else we have discussed is sitting on sand. If this conversation made you think differently about money, share it with someone who might benefit from it. Someone who's chasing a salary thinking it's the answer. They need to hear that the answer isn't the number, it's the system. Join me every day at 9:08 p.m. Central Time for Money and Mindset with Dr. Vamsi. Because financial education is not about selling products, it's about helping people build clarity, confidence, and control over their financial lives. Type 30 days in the comments if you are building with me. We don't chase money here, we build structure. And always remember, discipline builds a generational strength. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:08 p.m. CST. Take care.